Hello everybody. In this lesson video we are going to be painting some tints of color, and we're going to turn these into ice cream, scoops of ice cream later. So this is the one that I did before the video, and you can see I have gone from light all the way to the darkest one, or the regular color. So a tint is the lightness of any color. You can use blue or red or yellow, orange, green, but remember these are going to later turn into scoops of ice cream. So I'm going to show you how I got here. So I'm going to set this one aside, and you're all going to start with a white piece of paper, and you're going to fold it in half and try to be neat with that. And I'm going to open it up and I'm going to fold it in half this way. Alright, once I'm set with that, I do want to take a pencil, and I only have a blue pencil here, and I'm going to flip this over and you're going to put your name on the back, okay? And I'm going to flip it over. Your egg carton of color, now mine for the video only has orange in it because that's the one I'm demonstrating, but you're going to have white paint and you'll have a couple other ice cream colors to choose from, but you have to stick with the one color that you pick. You can't switch it around. Alright, so now that's going to be outside the camera. I'm ready to start. I've got my water, I've got Mr. Brush here. I'm going to start here. This one is going to be my lightest color, so I'm going to start with white. Now I did this earlier, so you can see I still have a little bit of orange on my brush. That's okay. So I'm going to start with white, and then I'm going to clean my brush, take a little bit of orange, and I'm going to mix that in. Now that still is pretty dark, but I'm going to go back to the white paint and add some more in. I'm going to fill up that rectangle space. And it's okay if you don't get right to the very edge. I'm going to take more white because that's still not light enough for me. So you want to get this first one really as light as you can get it. Maybe a little bit more white. Okay. Alright, pretty good. Now I'm going to move on to my next color. So I'm going to clean my brush again. I'm also going to start with white on this one. So again, start with my white, and I've just put it basically in the middle, and then I'm going to take a little bit of orange and mix that in. So I want this color to be slightly darker than that one. So I'm going to come all the way to the edge. And Mrs. Forsythe came in, so if you hear another voice, don't worry, it's just Mrs. Forsythe. Alright, so I'm going to clean my brush again, and I don't know, I added a little bit more white. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it is still a difference. Okay, so now I'm down to my third one. On my third one, I'm going to start with the color. And my color is orange, so this one has to be a little bit darker than that one. So now I go back to the white, and I'm going to mix that in, and this looks pretty good. I'm just going to spread it out. And again, I didn't get right to the edge, don't worry. Alright, now the last one is super easy. It's just the regular color. So I'm just taking my orange and putting it right in that last rectangle space. Now my regular orange should look different than this one. Alright. So that is how you make a tint or tints of any color you pick.